when you got into this business, what is something about movie making or Hollywood that you thought was going to be really amazing and magical, but it ended up actually being the complete opposite of that?
Ooh,
Wow.
good question.
Guys, good to see you both again. I fucking love this movie. So seriously, thank you for taking the time. I appreciate you.
Yes, of
Thank you.
course, likewise.
Yeah, I'm going to jump into this. We all grow up thinking that meeting a unicorn would be this really amazing, magical experience. And this movie proves a little differently. I'm sort of curious for both of you guys, when you got into this business, what is something about movie making or Hollywood that you thought was going to be really amazing and magical, but it ended up actually being the complete opposite of that?
Ooh,
Wow.
good question. I think the auditioning process is, going out initially, it is brutal. It's a lot of rejection. It's a lot of sleeping in cars. It's that staying strong throughout that. And also I started when I was so young that I was balancing school. I didn't really have much time for a personal life, but the excitement that I got from filmmaking and the idea of a community coming together to bring this vision to life kind of was what kept me going. But I'm honestly surprised that I did.
I'm glad you did.
Me too.
Paul, what about you?
One of the things I didn't anticipate is if you are working on something and you're not totally clean shaven, but you don't have a full beard, that you have to maintain like a stubble thing every day, and it sucks. It's like, yeah, it's hard to always put on like a one on the thing. I never would have ever thought about that, and it's just a drag. And then it's like if your haircuts be like all this stuff is determined by what you're doing, and you just have to. You can't really make any choices on your own once you kind of lock in, and then you just got to stick with it.
Also, planes. I can't stand the sound of a plane because I'm so used to pausing on set, and you could be in the middle of a really important scene or just trying to make it through the day. And they always, I don't know why, love locations. Let me make that clear. But let's not keep choosing locations right next to airports. It's terrible.
Yeah, that is
You can't get anything done.
Now,
Yeah.
every time I'm on a plane, I'm going to be worrying that I'm messing up like an amazing Jenna Ortega take, that like the single tear is going to be rolling down and my plane is just going to be flying over.
That is so true. It's something you never would ever realize how many planes there are in there. And when you're filming, you have to wait for planes.
Jenna, it takes a while before we hear the word unicorn in this movie, but you get to be the very first person to say it in a pretty epic line. It's a fucking unicorn. On that day you deliver the line, you have to know that that's like the trailer moment. You have to know that everyone's sort of waiting for a line like that. Is there any more pressure on delivering that line than any other line of the movie?
No, I wish that I had thought about it. I didn't realize that I was the first one saying unicorn. And I don't really think in the way of when I'm shooting a film, when I'm on set, I'm thinking of the edit, and I don't necessarily want to assume because of the director, but you have a pretty good idea doing it for 12, 13 years, so, kind of what they want and what they're looking for. But I don't really think about the promotional aspect of jobs. So I'm always surprised with what they end up putting in the trailer. And I was just hoping that they didn't give anything away. And instead they just put a cool Beach Boy song behind it and added that line, which was interesting.
That line, it delivers so well whenever you see it in the final film. I feel like like seeing a unicorn has become a metaphor for people. It means you get to see this amazing thing you never thought you'd ever get to see. And both of you have been on some sets for really amazing moments, whether it's Marvel characters or Ghostbusters or Ghostface and Beetlejuice. I'm sort of curious, in your life, what's been the most like, oh my God, I'm looking at a unicorn moment in your career where you just could not believe the thing that you were seeing in front of you?
I've had so many of those.
Yeah, I know one of yours.
Oh, really?
Meeting Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Meeting and working with her.
Yeah,
She is a
and actually
unicorn.
doing a whole musical number, singing, recording a song with her, and filming an entire musical number, like a Broadway thing. With Meryl Streep. That's.
I'm finding that my unicorn are women because I just think about Amy Adams and Natalie Portman and Catherine Zeta-Jones. I've just had really, really incredible people that I've always wanted to work with, but you never really know, and so much can change in a year. And you could be talking about working with someone one day, you know, I had a conversation with Divine Joy Randolph about working with her, and less than a year later I was in Paris shooting with her, you know, which was very exciting. I think those are kind of the most surreal moments for me. Paul's an honorary member, I would say.
I love it. Guys, I could talk with you all day. They're pulling me out here. Thank you for always making amazing work, which makes my job easier. And I promise to try to keep my planes as quiet as possible. And Paul, I think your stubble looks fantastic, my friend.
It's back at you.
Well, I have to keep it like this. I got to stay in character.
Yeah. It suits you.
I appreciate you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
See you later.